Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to start the point topic which we are discussing. Uh, Chemical properties of chlorine. Topic is chemical properties of chlorine. Chemical properties of chlorine. In this, what we have, the first reaction with metal, non-metal, and metalloids. First reaction with metal, non-metal, metal, non-metal, and metalloids. Reaction with metal, non-metal, and metalloids. So, what condition we have? Twice Na plus Cl2, twice NaCl. We have in this. Another reaction, we have aluminium, and when this aluminium get reacted with the chlorine, twice Al2Cl3, we get when we react with the iron Fe with chlorine, that is Fe3Cl2, FeCl3 whole twice. If we react with the sulfur acid plus 4Cl2, then in this reaction 4H2Cl2 we are having. So this is the reaction which we have in this. The second, we have oxidizing property. What is the oxidizing property we have? Just see oxidizing property. Oxidizing property. Oxidizing property. Oxidizing property. In this oxidizing property, when Cl2 reacts with water molecule, and in this reaction we have HCl plus HOCl, HCl plus HOCl, and then twice HCl plus O, twice HCl plus O. This is known as nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen. We have this atomic oxygen, and this is atomic oxygen is responsible for the actual oxygen process. So we have example ferrous to ferric, oxidation of acidified ferrous to ferric oxide. Ferrous to ferric. We have the example of this oxidation process like Cl2 plus H2O. Same thing, we have HCl plus oxygen there. So in this what change we are having? Twice FeSO4, acidified means there H2SO4 is present, and this oxygen is used in that particular reaction. So what products we are getting? This ferrous get converted into the ferric, and the product which we are getting in this, the combined equation which we are having, twice FeSO4 plus H2SO4 plus Cl2, and then we get the product Fe2SO4 whole thrice plus H2O. That is that reaction we are getting the product twice HCl and H2O as a product in this reaction. So that is the oxidation reaction shown by the chlorine which we are getting in this particular example. Another examples which we have, another properties of chlorine we have in this, the bleaching action. Third property is bleaching action of chlorine. In bleaching action, Cl2 plus H2O then utilized, and then 2HCl plus 2HCl plus negative oxygen will produced, and this colored substance get reacted with this negative oxygen, and this substance become colorless. Affinity for hydrogen. Another property we have, affinity for hydrogen. In this property, chlorine reacts easily with the hydrogen, and formation of hydrochloric acid will takes place. Reaction with ammonia, 8 NH3 plus 3Cl2. By this reaction we get ammonium chloride and nitrogen, 6 NH4Cl and nitrogen, which we are getting in this. Ammonia reacts with the chlorine in this manner also. In chlorine with the 3 molecules of chlorine, and we get NCl3 plus 3HCl there, 3HCl in this reaction. So that is how we get the ammonia. Another very important point that in some reaction chlorine has the disproportion. In some reactions. So what kind of these reactions are? Cl2 zero oxidation state plus twice NaCl alkali, twice NaOH alkali, and we are getting the products NaCl plus NaOCl plus H2O. So we have chlorine -1 in this and +1 in this. So reaction with cold and hot alkalis. When with reaction with alkali, this reaction we have, and this reaction is example of disproportion reaction. Because chlorine is present more than 2 oxidation states in this particular example. When we react the chlorine with the lime, then we get the reaction CaOCl2 plus CaCl2 plus 2H2O. This kind of reaction we have. Chlorine also shows the substitution reaction. In this substitution reaction, displacement of hydrogen atoms by the chlorine atom, methyl chloride plus HCl will form addition reaction. In addition reaction, what we have in this addition reaction, CH2 double bond, CH2 plus Cl2, and we get Cl CH2 double bond CH2Cl in this manner. So these are some general reactions shown by the chlorine in its particular case. Now at the last we have the usage of the chlorine. Usage of chlorine. Usage of chlorine. Usage of chlorine. In the usage of chlorine, what we have? Bleaching the wood pulp, for bleaching wood pulp, for bleaching the wood pulp. In another, in metallurgy of gold and platinum, in metallurgy of gold and platinum. Third use, manufacturing of dyes. In manufacturing of dyes. So these are general usage of the chlorine we have in this. Thank you very much to all of you. We will continue with the next topic in our next class.